Right now, while you're watching this, your brain is changing. Not metaphorically, not slowly over years, right now, in real time. Every notification, every scroll, every tap. Your brain is being rewired, and the device doing it is in your pocket. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This isn't an opinion. This is what the neuroscience actually says. And by the end of this video, you're going to think about your phone very differently. Most people think of phone addiction as a willpower problem. I just need to use it less. I should put it down more. But here's what they don't tell you. Your phone was not designed to be put down. It was designed, deliberately, scientifically, to be impossible to put down. The engineers who built these apps studied behavioral psychology. They studied the same reward mechanisms that make gambling addictive. And they applied every single one of those principles to your screen. This isn't a personal failure. It's a biological hijacking, and your brain is the target. Let's talk about what's actually happening inside your brain. Your brain runs on a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is your motivation molecule. It drives you to seek, explore, and pursue rewards. Every time you get a like on a photo, a new message, or a surprising video, your brain releases a small burst of dopamine. It feels good, so you do it again. This is called a variable reward loop. And it's the same mechanism behind slot machines. The unpredictability is the point. You don't know when the next hit is coming, so you keep checking, keep scrolling, keep refreshing. Over time, this constant dopamine stimulation does something alarming. It raises your brain's baseline tolerance. Meaning, the things that used to bring you joy, a conversation, a walk, a meal, now feel flat, boring, empty. Because your brain has been conditioned to expect a faster, stronger hit. This is called dopamine dysregulation, and researchers now link it directly to rising rates of anxiety, depression, and inability to focus, especially in people under 35. But the damage doesn't stop at dopamine. The prefrontal cortex. Your prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and impulse control. It's what makes you human. Studies using MRI scans have shown that heavy smartphone users show measurable thinning in the prefrontal cortex, the same type of structural change seen in people with addiction disorders. In plain terms, the more you use your phone compulsively, the harder it becomes to resist using it. The attention system. In 2000, the average human attention span was 12 seconds. By 2025, it had dropped to 7 seconds, less than a goldfish. The reason? Deep focus requires sustained neural effort. But when your brain is constantly interrupted by notifications, alerts, and rapid content, it never gets the chance to build that muscle. The result is a generation that struggles to read a full article, sit through a full movie, or hold a conversation without checking their phone. Let me paint a picture. You wake up. First thing you do, before you even get out of bed, is check your phone. Emails, Instagram, news, TikTok. Your brain, which just woke up, immediately gets flooded with stimulation. Stress hormones spike. Your cortisol, which should rise slowly to wake you up naturally, gets artificially spiked. You go through your day distracted. You sit down to do something important, and within 3 minutes you're on your phone. Not because you decided to, because your brain craves that hit. At dinner, you're half present. At night, you scroll until midnight, the blue light from your screen suppressing melatonin, destroying your sleep quality. And then you wake up the next day, tired, unfocused, slightly anxious, and you wonder why. That cycle is not a coincidence, it's by design. Here's the good news. Neuroplasticity is real. Your brain can rewire itself, but you have to give it a fighting chance. These 4 changes are backed by neuroscience, and they work. The first hour rule. Do not touch your phone for the first hour after waking up. This protects your cortisol curve, preserves your dopamine baseline, and lets your prefrontal cortex come fully online before it gets bombarded. Replace it with movement, sunlight, or silence. 1 week of this will feel like a superpower. Grayscale mode. Go to your phone settings and switch your display to grayscale. Color is a core part of what makes apps stimulating. Instagram's red notifications, YouTube's bright thumbnails. Without color, your phone becomes visually boring. Usage drops by an average of 37% in studies. It's a small change with a surprisingly large effect. 3. Notification detox. Turn off every non-essential notification. Every buzz, every banner, every badge is a tiny interruption that fragments your focus. Research shows it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully regain deep focus after an interruption. Most people are interrupted dozens of times a day. They never get there. 4. Phone-free zones. Pick 2 places your phone is never allowed: your bedroom and your dining table. These are the spaces where your brain needs to rest and connect. A phone in the bedroom delays sleep. A phone at the table prevents real human connection. Protect these spaces. Your brain will thank you. Your phone is not going away, and the companies behind it are not going to make it less addictive. That's not in their interest. So the only person who can protect your brain is you. Start with one thing. The first hour. No phone. See what happens to your focus, your mood, your energy after just 7 days. If your phone is in your hand right now, you needed to watch this. Share this with someone who's always on their phone. And if you want to know what else modern life is doing to your body, subscribe to Vital Drift. New video every week. See you in the next one.